A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline is taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a Warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. And for New York, DeBusschere is out there with Ewing. And there's Jackson, and it's McDaniel at the small forward.
Well, you think back to last season for the New York Knicks, worst team in the league. They could muster only 17 wins. But let's be frank here. This is an organization who knew the rebuild would be a process.
Here we go. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now here's Curry. Outside, KD. Over McDaniel. Cousins trying to free himself up. A nice shot by KD. KD's got his team on the board to start the game for the Warriors. And for the Knicks, they knew this is part of their rebuilding process.
And I think, Kevin, they made the most of their down year. This is an organization that hit the reset button with the Porzingis trade. But the one positive is I think they found several roles in the coming years.
Houston's shot's good.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by New York.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Ewing. New York moving it around. 5 on the clock. The 3. Houston can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, wow. Kev, how about that fantastic look by Steph Curry? The ability to create and make the guys around him better.
Jackson passes to Houston. Curry against Jackson. Pass to Ewing. Here's McDaniel. A baseline J. And that's good for 2. Houston's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And there are a lot of reasons why Cousins is such a dominant force on the floor. You rarely see his combination of size and skill to us.
No question. This is a big man who has got incredible vision, great passing touch, great shooting touch. You think about it. This is a man who is impossible to move off his path because of his strength. So the combination of those two things is truly extraordinary.
And he makes the first.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Here is Durant after New York gets the 3. And good that time.
Well, Draymond Green is accustomed to taking contact. You get the sense this guy lives for it.
Jackson against Curry. Jackson kicks to Ewing, and there's the pass to Houston. Now Jackson passes it to McDaniel. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Green. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Durant feeling it out a bit. It's Curry outside, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the three. They get it again. Ewing. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Curry against Jackson. Curry finds Thompson. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and Green gets it to go.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers. Well, nice finish. DeMarcus has the ability to absorb contact and still make the play.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, the Knicks knew that offense would be an area for improvement coming into the season.
Well, Greg, they were dead last in offense in several metrics last year, most notably field goal percentage. So some of it is personnel, some of it is shot selection.
So New York ends up going with the new group. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Richardson against Fox. Richardson attacking. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Richardson outside. Richardson against Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cauley-Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Camby.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
The first one falls.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons, Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Cauley-Stein hits them both.
And now, in his second year of coaching the Knicks, David Fizdale putting more of a stamp on this team, changing the mindset of the franchise.
Well, the New York Knicks hired David Fizdale to steer the ship with a group of young players. And I want you to think back to where he earned his stripes. That was with the LeBron James and Dwayne Wade championship Miami teams. So he knows culture and he knows winning.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That free throw, no good.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Now, here's Fox. Camby with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And there's John Starks on the assist by Richardson.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Bagley. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And it goes down 2 points.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Richardson, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Fox with it. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Camby. Oakley is out there with King. Then there's Starks, and it's Richardson in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Now, here's Richardson. Here's Starks. Kick out to King over Richardson. King's shot is off. And it's Fox with the ball for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Healed against Camby. Healed the pass to Fox. Shoots over Starks. Fox, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
On the basket by Starks. Starks has got 5 points so far. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scores, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impressed you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
And as people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
Cousins with the bucket. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle, here's Houston. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 3. Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Or the pass to Houston. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Houston's got 11 points.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Poked away. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the triple. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
That's his first personal foul.
Warriors leading by 4. Knocked loose. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
You love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Here's Ward. From downtown, Green with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Houston. To the left side wing. New York moving it around. McDaniel, the pass to Ewing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ewing's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Now, here's Thompson. D right on him. The shot by Curry, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. The shot by Curry. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one.
It's a near instant release on the catch and shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And then Durant with the jam.
That's a Double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatch. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite a bit in the second quarter, and they've got a nice 8-point halftime lead to show for it. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. The defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Knicks trail by 8. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's KD in at the 3. And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Pass to Houston. The pass to McDaniel. Clock at 6. 16 feet away. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
They get it back.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Nice defense from KD.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And then Ewing with the jam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 7 points.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Now here's Ewing. 8 points for him. And here is Cousins over McDaniel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jackson against Thompson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Jackson.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Starks against Hield. Here's Fox. Connects on the foul line jumper. Fox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
King, the pass to Oakley. New York moving it around. Here's Starks. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
For 3.
Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Starks against Hield, and slam dunk by Canby.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Fox looking it over. Hield against Starks. Back to Fox. 3-pointer, and another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Knicks trail by 14. Richardson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Richardson finds Fox. King against Richardson. Unloads. They get it back. Cauley style. Goes up again. And it's Bagley getting it to go. Bagley's got 6.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Richardson, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And New York making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Here's Bagley. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Screen.
From about 19 feet, and that one hits back iron. Richardson outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points, and we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got DeBusschere. Jackson is out there with Davis. Then it's King, and it's Dudley in at the center position. He's off on the first.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Houston can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 18. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Drops in the tray.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Just shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Now here's Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for KD.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Cousins. Here we go, one-on-one. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 19.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Thompson in the corner. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to KD. Count it, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. KD against Jackson. Pass to Houston. From deep three-point range, DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Cousins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McDaniel. Pass to Houston. Here's Ewing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Ewing. Now Curry. Thompson outside. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Patrick Ewing.
One of the things that makes Boogie Cousins such a tough cover, he's smart, he understands how to use his size, and you talk about big-time skill, my goodness.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, throughout the early part of his career, DeMarcus Cousins was a high-usage focal point of the offense. Now you're being asked to play more alongside other star players and adjust your role. He's done exactly that.
That one misses. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Step back shot. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Curry against Jackson. Curry kicks to KD. KD draws the double. 5 to shoot. Cousins, no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Houston, defended by Durant. Houston, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Durant comes to help. Here's McDaniel. Drills the three-pointer.
Timeout.
McDaniel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kevin Durant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Davis. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's McKinney. 56 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Davis. Lots of room. The Knicks rebound. Shots good by Oakley.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Knicks making the shot. It's stolen by Davis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ward. Guarded by Fox. King outside. Three-pointer on the way. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Fox with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. DeMarcus, great movement and great passing from you out of the post. Was that a focus tonight?
Yeah, and that's something Coach been telling me to do, and some of my teammates as well. Just go out there and set the tempo. And if I start sharing the ball, the team will kind of follow behind. So.
Yeah, they follow your lead in every way. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.